Okay, hi guys. Welcome to the stream. Today is Sunday, October 9th, and it has been an experiencing week. Let me just say that. I hope everybody else's week was a good one compared to mine. I mean, it wasn't really bad. It was just, hi, Stephen. It just wasn't really good. Yeah, I spoke to your mama a few minutes ago. She said she might be late because she is having connection problems. So it's typical Sunday, only tomorrow I have a doctor's appointment and then I go back to work, most likely. I'm just trying to wrap up my special project that I'm working on, or at least wrap it up to where I can keep up with it. It's something I have to work on constantly, or at least when I get time. I'll be explaining what it is, just not right now. How was your evening? Just moving my laptop closer. I can see better without my glasses. That can't be good. Yeah. I had a weird night of sleep last night. I don't know if I got enough or too much from the day before. Um, and I did take a look at, I'm going to do it again real quick. Um, I have to log in. Um, Look and see what. I was looking at the options when I had said to add comments in. Um, I know mom had uh, three ideas, which were good ones. Um, Newest. Um, I seen Stephen. I seen your ideas, And I need something that's going to have a lot. So the gaming one would be okay, but the Dalmatian, I mean, I can still use it, but not. I'm looking for a lot of words. I need at least 200 words for each. It's a theme. Um, and I can't give away too much because I'm not prepared to tell everybody what it is. Um, not just yet. It's something that I will be telling you. It's just I don't want to do it just yet. Um, um, some of these are too specific, like gaming. That leaves it open for all the different platforms. So I'm going to get a lot more from that. So if we would say, um, you said Dalmatian characteristics, how about um, more specific to a generalized thing like um, I think Memo has got it. Um, breeds of dogs. That one would be more generalized, and we'll get more from that. So if we went with gaming, like I could do words for each game system or gaming platform, like PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4. I don't have PlayStation 5, so we'll have to figure out all that. But I could do those and then do Xbox 360. Um, we can do all the different game systems. So we don't necessarily have to have them to do it. So yeah. Well, these are going to be words. They're word associations. So that's the reason that has to be more a broad generalization. So, yep, we can do Xbox Series. I mean, Xbox. That's covering all the different gaming systems under the Microsoft Xbox name. Um, so yeah, there's quite a bit. There's computer games. There's Xbox games. There's PlayStation games. Oh Lord, we can be here forever talking about it. Um, but that's the idea. Is um, the more generalized the subject is, the more word associations I'll get out of it. So definitely we could do gaming. Um, and I think Mom said breeds of dogs. We can probably get a generalized version of that. Um, oh Lord, cookout, as she put, as one of a second one. That is too specific. Um, maybe things that you do outdoors. Um, something like that. Units of measure. I'm not going to get 200 words out of that. So, um, So probably units of measure, probably out of it. Ugh, why it happens? It's almost like it's a curse. I get on camera and I start yawning. I can have all kinds of sleep, and I'll come on here and get on camera, and I'll just start yawning. Um, but this is a big project, so it's taking more to set it up. Um, yeah, it's taking a lot of time to put this together. So it's not just something. It's a creation, and yeah, I'm gonna be probably. I'm probably going to give this part of it away a little, but I won't answer any guesses, so don't even bother. But I'm going to try to get it copyrighted, so it's pretty big. Um, Let me write those ideas down, though. And I'm just gonna for yours, Stephen. I'm just gonna write gaming. Let's see. And then I'll put breeds of dogs. And um, I think we're just gonna put breeds of dogs. And then Lauren gave me an idea, um, K-pop. So, which kind of I think falls under the category of oh, of music. Which actually I better put. Um, um, no, because it's still kind of you're narrowing it down. There's a reason why I want it to be a generalized subject because you get more words out of a general, like gaming. You know, you're talking about all the different game systems and computers. So it's a very, very um, generalized theme. Um, I don't know if track and field would be good. Um, Again, it's very specific and you won't get very many terms out of that. Um, yeah, you could do. We could say sports. Mom, I'm taking your um, breeds of dogs, but I don't know, that might be too generalized. We want to think of a basic theme that I could get a lot of word associations from. Like Stephen said, gaming last week. And gaming, I can go to all the different gaming systems and I could actually pull game names for each of those game systems. Um, and that is a very wide open theme. Um, yeah, Steven said sports. Um, Lauren said K-pop, which is a music category. Um, see, with sports, there is um, the sports themselves. Then there's the team names, and then that are associated with the sport. Um, then there is the terminology that is used to play the game, like football is touchdown, and a whole bunch of others. Um, so that's the idea. I can get a whole lot of words from that. Um, Let me just tell you this: I have got I've got almost what I need. I mean, I can do more, but I've almost got what I need. And again, I can't really tell you what I'm doing yet. Just bear with me. As soon as I have it ready, then I will announce it. Um, but I was also thinking, another one of my ideas was amusement parks. Because I can go through each state and find out if they have an amusement park in it. Yep. So, oh, there's another one. Ice cream flavors. Well, now I got to start over because yeah, I'm putting names down by next to whoever's idea it was for a later purpose. Let me start the ideas over again. Okay. Yeah. Um, okay, so Steven said gaming and sports. Mom said, I'm going to hold off on the breed of dogs till I can check into it. We'll say ice cream flavors, though. That's a real good one. Lauren went to, or wants to say K pop. And I'm going to do a whole music thing, but she wanted to make sure that I include K pop category. Um, and then I said amusement park. So, any other ideas? These are really good ones. That one, ice cream flavors. I never would have thought of that one. Um, and it doesn't have to necessarily be something just here in the United States. It could be worldwide. So amusement parks can also go out of the country. So that's another good one. I've also thought about, here's another idea, countries. Um, I've already got like the holidays throughout the year. Um, I've got all the different seasons of the year, like spring, autumn, or spring, summer, autumn, winter. Um, I've got, like I said, the different holidays throughout the year. Um, what else do I have? I forget. Yeah, Pokemon would be under the game category probably. But that's what I've been working on for all this past week since I'm stuck kind of sitting here. And they gave me a bandage at um, therapy. And oh yeah, anime. I'm surprised Lauren didn't think of that one. Um, but they gave me a bandage at therapy that they wanted me to keep on my arm. It's supposed to have been waterproof, and it's helping to stabilize my arm more along with my wrist so that I can get more range of motion out of it. It is helping a lot. I have been able to squeeze a lot more than I have been able to. Um, I am told that they want to do another 4 to 6 weeks of therapy. So twice a week. I told them the days of the week might have to change. Oh, I forgot. I'm drinking hot tea and a pop. um, but it's made these like ripples in my skin and it's like brought up my skin, so it feels gross. That's what I'm picking off. It's like you see the red mark right there. It looked like an ace bandage, um, but it has tape on one side, so they stuck it to my arm. So anyway, um, yeah, it's only waterproof for so long. He was like, I hope to get at least 2 days out of it, but yeah, um, it doesn't stay on very well after a shower. It lasted for a couple of days during the shower. Um, I guess because I didn't wash even around. Well, I washed around it, but I didn't want to. I did my best not to get it wet, but it came off this morning. So um, yeah, we'll write it down. We'll see what we can get out of it. Um, I do want to have something finished and completed before Christmas. That's the goal, anyway. Um, any more ideas? Mom, you have some more, surely. Let me look back and see what we had. Mm, so, anyway, I think that was it. Um, yeah, I do. I do have one for presidents already. Real estate. I'll write it down. And authors. I will have to check with that one. Um, I'm trying to think of something else. Um, what else? I mean, I got a whole list of stuff. Um, I'm doing one on puns. Um, yeah, here's my list. Um, New Year's Day. These are these are all just going to be holidays, but then I have the associations for holidays. Um, National Book Month, New Year's Day, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, Australia Day, Chinese New Year, National Freedom Day, Groundhog Day, Valentine's Day, President's Day, Mardi Gras, Dr. Seuss birthday, or Read Across America Day, St. Patrick's Day, Pi Day, Daylight Savings Day, April Fool's Day, Autism Awareness Day, Easter, Earth Day, May Day, Cinco de Mayo, National Teacher Day, Mother's Day, Flag Day, Father's Day, Juneteenth, Paul Bunyan Day, Canada Day, Independence Day, Bastille Day, Parents' Day, Friendship Day, Raksha Bandham. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. Women's Equality Day, National Catfish Month, Labor Day, Grandparents' Day, Patriot Day, Constitution Day, Constitution Week, Yom Kippur, that's a holiday, Columbus Day, Child Health Day, Halloween, Veterans Day, World Diabetes Day, Thanksgiving, American Indian Heritage Month, Pearl Harbor Day, Hanukkah, Christmas, Boxing Day, New Year's Eve. And then I have some for weather, like rain, snow. Um, I have one for popular foods. I have some for flowers. Um, Planets, animals, TV series, movies, sweets and treats, which I thought that would cover like a lot of the food and the cooking and stuff like that. States, for like US states. Outer space. I guess that's probably under planets, but I made it a separate category for some reason. Days of the week, and you know, word associations that are like words that associate with Monday, words that associates with each day of the week. Months of the year, certain things happen during the month of each month of the year. Um, Fast food restaurants. I probably could have just generalized that with restaurants. Um, you said dances. Um, I thought of music, but I forgot to write it down. But I knew that one was mine anyway. Um, so yeah, these are all good ideas. Um, but like I said, it'll probably be first of the year when I announce it because I want to have something prepared. And when I tell you, I'm already telling you too much. But when I tell you, you'll have already been like, oh, okay. So, so yeah, I'm doing a lot, and I learned something out of Microsoft Excel over the last 2 weeks. I learned that each number or each letter, uppercase and lowercase, it's a uppercase a, and then uppercase b, lowercase b, and then all the way down. But and it has a numeric value for each letter. I didn't even know that. Well, this one's going to be one that I think I'm going to throw everybody for a loop, but it's a good one. It's going to be it's a new adventure for me. I'll just say that much, and then that's all I'm going to say. I think the only one that actually knows what's going on is Lauren, but I've sworn her to secrecy. So, but it's only because she's here. That's the only reason. Um, if she wasn't here, she wouldn't be having any clue because I'm working on it while she's here. She sees my stacks of paper, so it's kind of it's a giveaway. So so yeah, unfortunately, she knows, um, but it's okay because that just means I mean she's still helping me get ideas. So um, but I promise you, it's going to be all good things when I do announce it. So, um, I found out my bedroom computer is shot. I don't know what's wrong with it. I may have to have it looked at. It might just be a hard drive. I don't know. So, um, But I'm gonna probably, it works, but it needs somebody who, it needs a repair. Um, it turns on, um, but that's, I mean, it works. There's some things on it. I think it's to do with the hard drive though, because some things aren't installing on it that are supposed to be there through Windows normally. So yeah. Um, so I may look into getting that fixed, but I might as well just use it as a trade in, to be honest, because it's saying I can't even get Windows 11 on it. So, um, but in the meantime, I got my laptop, my iPad, and yeah. So maybe first of the year, I'm gonna see about getting a new computer. Um, but we'll see. We shall see. But in 13 days, it's Monterey's birthday. She's gonna be a year old already. She's going up too fast for me. Too fast. Too fast. But we're gonna probably do something for her. And Stephen, if I would have been able to, I would have got you a cake. So we'll do you a cake as well when we do Monterey stuff. I'll be collecting a check by then. Yeah, she's laying down with Lauren. Lauren's got a headache. She's not been feeling well. She had she was sneezing. I think her allergies are messing with her because she was sneezing up a storm and she had a sore throat. So she's laying down and Monterey's in there with her. She's not sleeping, but she's laying down. So yeah, I'm surprised it hasn't gotten me none. I haven't turned on my heat yet. I am trying not to. Yeah, I mean her room stays warm, so it's just a matter of being drafty is all. She doesn't complain of being cold. So okay, I seen your message, Stephen. He's telling me what kind of cake he was. Yeah, I know. I just got it. Um, yeah, and our plan changes November 1st. Um, We are part of the Sprint slash T-Mobile network, and I am trying to save as much money as I can in places where it's possible. Um, and I found out that I'm paying more to have a basic unlimited plan for unlimited talk, text, and internet. I'm paying more for that than I would to be the highest tier plan. And it's not just a 12-month promotion or 2-year promotion. It is what it is every day. So it's not like it's going to end after 2 years. So I went from the Sprint Basic Unlimited to the Sprint Max. It means everything under the sun. You get no down no speed drops, or I think. See, I never was able to find out. Anyway, that may not be until we switch over to the magenta. Once we switch to the magenta max, no, I'm not. If you upgrade, you're upgrading on your own. I am not doing any more upgrades because you'd have to pay off the phone. You have to wait 2 years. So you're better off waiting until um, see in February it'll be 1 year, and then they'll come out with 15 or the next version. So it'll be 16 probably before you can get another one. You have to go the full 2 years to complete your contract. Um, and after this, after the 13 Pro Max, you're on your own. um, I have spent an entirely large amount of money on phones, and I just can't do it anymore. Um, if each of you, yeah, because otherwise you'll have to pay the balance off. Right now, our phones are $500. That's what the price is right now. Or actually, here I'll just tell you. Um, okay. Let's see where is it at? I'm gonna go with just mine. Purchase options. It'd be the same for all of them. We all have the same one. So, remaining amount is $480. Amount due today to upgrade is $480. So, there you go. Um, I just picked mine, but we all three have the same phone. So it'd be $480 right now to get out of your 2-year agreement. But when it comes down to it, we're not really paying for the phone. If we wait to 2 years, we'll own the phone. Um, I want at least one iPhone that's um, well, they might have a deal at that time. So I would just wait. These phones are, we just got them in February. They're not even a year old to us. So I would just wait until February of, see, we got them 22. So February of 24, February 14th of 2024, and find out what's came out, because that's usually around the time that they start, and it doesn't have to be right when they're paid off, or figuratively speaking, we're not paying for them. Um, we just have to finish off the contract for our free phone. I paid the difference. They were giving away the phone, um, with an eligible trade in. So we qualified for that. Um, and then I paid what we owed on the other phones, because it was, um, I think it was only maybe 100 or 200 each phone. So 4 to 600, or 3 to 600. Um, and it varied because you and Lauren had iPhone, but different versions, and then I had a Galaxy. Um, but I paid off the remaining balance, plus paid for the difference of the free phone, which was the iPhone 13. The difference between the iPhone 13 and the Pro Max, I had to pay that off, because all they were paying for was the free iPhone 13. I had to pay the difference for the iPhone 13 and the iPhone 13 Pro Max. So that's why I paid that at the beginning, because that was paying the difference between the two. So now I just had to worry about keeping the phone for 2 years to meet the 2-year agreement for the free phone. That was the catch. To get the free phone, you had to have service on it for 2 years. So, but for the service upgrade, though, um, we're getting we may not even be getting the Max, Sprint Max. It might just strictly go to the Magenta Max. The Magenta Max is the best package. I think anybody who doesn't get the Magenta Max, but if it's just one person with one phone line, then no, it's not really feasible. But when you have multiple phones on an account, it is very feasible. Very feasible, especially when you can share the expense. Um, it seems like it's for one person to have to pay. It seems like it's a lot, but now that everybody's working, um, we all get to share evenly the expense. Sprint made it to where the first initial, me being me, the account holder, my phone was like $30 a month, and then I added Lauren, and that put me at a higher bracket because it brought her expense lower than mine. And then we added you and Stephen, and that made you the lowest and mine the highest. So since we're all pitching in for it, we're going to pay evenly. So, Um, and whatever the total is, I have to work it out because we have to pay for the internet. So, but that's not until, I mean, we have to pay for it, but when I have to separate it, it's not until we get transferred over to T-Mobile. Then I have to separate it because it'll be one charge for everything and it'll include the internet. So, um, so yeah. Um, but I think that's going to end up being right away for the Magenta Max because they're saying November 1st, everything should be completed. All the towers should be converted over and everything. So if that's the case, we're never going to see the Sprint Max. We're going to go straight to the Magenta Max, which means I can cancel my Netflix account. I can cancel my, the other one. I can cancel a bunch of stuff because we get it for free with our phones with that plan. So I'm saving money, and on top of that, I'm saving even more money. So I'm all good for it. Um, and then I'm eliminating my satellite TV. Um, I really don't watch it anymore. I'm mostly watching stuff on the internet through the TV. So I don't need to pay for that, but I'm on a contract. So I have to have it until May. So as soon as May gets here, I'll be canceling my direct TV. And mom, if you decide that you are going to get internet for your apartment, I need you to let me know because if you do that, I can get you TV service and you can watch internet TV and you get a lot more options for that than you do with an antenna. Just saying. Yeah, it will be. Um, we may be able to save even more by putting it on the auto debit. But the problem I'm going to have to explain to them. Yeah, not DirecTV. But I'll have to explain to them that it's not going on one card. See, I don't think we'll be able to do the auto thing anyway because I mean, unless I pay it and then you guys have to pay it back. I mean, I don't see another way around that. Um, and I don't want to have to pay the $170. So we'll just $5 isn't a whole lot for each of us. Um, we're still gonna save money anyway. Yeah, auto pay. I don't like auto pay anyway. So so, but that'll be good because I can basically still utilize the same service that I get now with like um yeah, but we still pay it on time. We're not really late. I mean, we don't pay it on the due date, but it's before it's I'm not worried about it. As long as we pay it like if it falls in the middle of the week, we can pay it on Friday. It's not that big of a deal. We're not getting counted late fees or anything like that until after it's past due or past due as in like 30 days late. Then you pay a late fee. So as long as we pay it by that Friday after when it's due, we're fine. Um, and hopefully next summer things will be a lot better, and maybe we can sign up for it. But I don't know if they can support doing it on 3 different cards, then we might be able to do the auto pay. It just depends. Um, but hopefully at the beginning of the year, I can pay my truck off. That's my other thing. I'm trying to cut all my expenses that I don't gotta have. Um, a truck payment, not having a truck payment is gonna save me pretty good money. So to almost $300 a month on my truck. So um, I will be liking that part. But I'm gonna attempt to pay it off in January. Um, and then I gotta start working on paying off some of my other debts. So that's kind of the reason why I'm doing this extra stuff. Yeah, if I pay the truck is financed through a finance company. So if I pay it off, I don't owe that money anymore. But I have to pay it off first. So yep, that's what that means. Um, and I really need to reduce some of my expenses. So that's going to help me considerably. A whole lot. So, but that's all I have tonight, guys. Um, did you have any more ideas you want to throw out before I end the stream? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 more ideas on top of the ideas I just read out, the long list of ideas, all these. Well, if you think of anything, just put them down in the comments after the stream is over. Post them as um, or you can just post them to the page. Just say, here's some ideas, your theme ideas. And I'll know what it's about. But that way you don't put it directly on the video. If you post it, just post it to the page and say, here's some theme ideas. So you never know. Um, yeah, but there's probably gonna be a little something in it for the ideas. So Uh, yeah. But as you all know, tomorrow I have I go to see the specialist, and as far as I know, I'm set to go back to work tomorrow night. So I will only have the weekends to work on this unless they don't send me back yet. If they don't send me back, then I gotta rush to go get paperwork filled out and extended and all that good stuff. So, um, so if I go back to work, probably won't be doing the any more extra streams. But just so you know that in advance. But I'll keep you everybody posted on the page on Facebook probably, um, on whether I'm going back to work or not. So, um, but I'll make sure to post that tomorrow. It'll be really close to the time that I'm supposed to leave, so um, look for it tomorrow evening, early evening, and I will post it as soon as I get home with the information. So, all right. Well, I appreciate you guys' help with the ideas, and like I said, as soon as I'm able to tell you what's going on, I will fill you all in on the little secret surprise, or like Stephen called it. Um, it's a good thing that's going to happen. So that's why I'm trying not to jinx myself by talking about it. So, um, but anyway, I will go ahead and let you guys go, and oh, and I will see you all next week. Yeah, but don't forget to like and share the stream so we can get other people in here with other ideas. It gives us something to also talk about. So, all right. Well, we'll see you all later. Have a good week. Take care.